When the circuit breaker was initiated in Singapore, a lot of businesses were forced to stop. And it was at this moment that we realized all the small things in life that we were missing out on. One major aspect of it was our lifestyle. From hanging out with our friends at the shopping mall to booking our monthly manicure appointments, everything had to be halted. So today on this episode of One Step Forward, we will be visiting a few beauty and wellness centers to better understand how they've used technology to their advantage, putting them one step forward. A month into the circuit breaker, after being cooped up at home for quite some time, social media was being flooded with people posting pictures about their quarantine hair, and it was evident that a makeover was due. So today we'll be paying a visit to Black Hair Salon, who are known for their creative and custom hair coloring services, to better understand how they've used technology to their advantage. So we're here with Denise, the Director of Branding here at Black Hair Salon. So, hello Denise.
Hello Dan.
Alright, so could you explain to us what is Black Hair Salon and what are the services that this business provides?
Okay, so Black Hair Salon, basically we are known for our love for creative hair makeover and basically customized solutions for our clients' individual needs and aspirations. Usually clients come to us for creative hair coloring and Korean perm, as well as our signature aquapuncture scalp treatment.
Alright, so with this current pandemic happening right now, how has business being impacted during and after the circuit breaker?
Before the pandemic starts, it was Chinese New Year, right? So the business was really good. When government announced for circuit breaker, hairdressing service was still considered an essential service, so we are allowed to operate. But as we know that the community numbers was on the rise, so we made a very quick decision that we will voluntarily suspend our service during that period of time. Yeah, so basically during the suspension, it was basically no income for us. So in order to keep the business afloat, we had to decide, for the management we took a pay cut, but for our staff, we continue to pay them in full basic during a time that we're not working, because you know, in this line, our employees is our asset, so we really value them. We want to show them that we will support them to our very best during this period of time.
So could you explain to us what are the safety measurements that are being implemented on the workers here?
Okay, so when our employee comes in, every single one of us, we have to go through certain process. Firstly will be the hand sanitizing. Then we'll take temperature to ensure that our temperature is within a healthy range. So after the temperature taking, we will proceed with our general wipe down of the common area with sanitizing agent. We have also advised our stylists to wash their hand in between clients. Once the client is done, we'll wipe down the area. For our client, our customer service lead will ensure that they do the safe entry check-in and out, and then she will proceed to do temperature taking for them. So for those that pass the temperature taking, we will help them to sanitize their hand before they enter into a salon sitting area. And then, as you can see around the salon, there will be sanitizer available at each station. Yeah.
Alright, so during the circuit breaker, were there any additional steps to keep customers provided with the information to keep business rolling?
Yes, most definitely. So during the onset of the circuit breaker, our customer service lead had to reach out to our clients and inform them about the suspension and then assist them with adjustment to their appointments. And other than that, we also use social media. Through social media, we make announcements on any updates, changes to our operations. Other than that, we also plan a series of lifestyle contents like basic hairstyling tips where our clients can learn and DIY at home for their video conferencing meetings.
So as the Director of Branding here at Black Hair Salon, what are your daily operations like?
Basically, I'm the back-end guy running around to ensure that the stage is ready for my stylist. I take care of the branding and the marcom activities, and I have a very beautiful teammate by the name of Muan. She works alongside with me to create content for our social media. I also take care of the customer servicing side and also public relations. And from time to time, I got to do things like human resource recruiting and equipment sourcing as well.
So could you share with us some of your future plans on how you want to expand the business? You were mentioning something about e-commerce at the start.
E-commerce for hair and scalp product will probably be the more relevant business that we can venture into. Digitalization of business is actually a big thing now. Actually, before the pandemic started, we were actually planning on launching our e-commerce, selling the hair and scalp product range that we are carrying online. However, during the onset of the circuit breaker and the pandemic, our plans was put on the hold. Yeah, purely focusing on selling hair and scalp products online wouldn't be able to sustain the business unless we are talking about private label products. Yeah.
So how dependent is the company on technology?
Okay, if you are talking about technology for salon operation-wise, I could categorize them into 3 areas. The first one being the salon management side, and the second would be the hair and scalp equipments and technology, and the last one would be social media. So for salon operation-wise, it will be things like POS system, cashiering, and CRM, all this, some of which we are already using. And for salon equipments and technology, we are talking about hair dryers, our perming station, our scalp analysis machine. Yeah, this is one area that we put in a lot of effort and emphasis on. So we are constantly looking out for the latest equipment that we can bring in to improve how we serve our client. And if you look around the salon, you realize that we've invested in Dyson Professional Hair Dryer solely for its technology in intelligent heat control. So it is more efficient in drying the client's hair, yet it protects the hair from damage.
So Black Hair Salon takes pride in their creative coloring services. So is there any in-house fashion designer or anything?
Fortunately, there isn't, because we believe in teamwork and we believe in the fashion instinct of each of our talent working here with us. So every month we will hold at least once or twice a team meeting, and in the team meeting we'll open up for opportunity for knowledge sharing. Every year we will also invest in a photo shoot project where we encourage our stylists to explore their creativity, and also it serves as an informal knowledge sharing across the stylists.
So what is the biggest takeaway from all of this?
I guess it's the importance of hygiene and sanitization, and also as a business, be adaptable, always ready to change and accommodate to the unexpected. Be one step forward.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
It may take me a few more months before I can even revisit a salon to get my hair fixed. But as of right now, we're heading to a beauty salon called Fresno. Started out as a facial home business in 1988, they are now a multi-award winning brand. So I think it's time for some of Fresno's specialty, TLC. Alright, so over here we have Anna, the Business Development Manager here at Fresno. Hello Anna.
Hello.
Alright, can you tell me more about Fresno and what's it all about, and what are the services that this business provides?
Fresno Beauty is actually a homegrown brand founded by our CEO, Miss Alice Lim. She started the business in 1988, and we are actually very proud to mention that we serve 3 generations. We provide professional skincare service, alright, and also body works for the overall wellness. In fact, most of the customers come to us for both the facial and the wellness service. Yeah, apparently in the beginning of the years, right, it was actually a door-to-door facial services. Customers actually did their service at their own home. Yeah, and then eventually right now, as we expand and grow, we are actually having 5 branches in Singapore.
5 branches, oh that's nice. So where are the 5 branches at?
Oh, it's actually located at Kovan, the latest branch here, and Tiong Bahru, Tampines, Orchard Far East, and also Hougang, which is actually within the bus interchange.
Right, I see. Alright, so how has business been impacted during and after the circuit breaker?
It was really a big impact on us actually, because we do not have any revenue as our shops are all forced to be closed. Alright, the girls can't actually report to work, and that meaning to say that we can't serve the customers. So I would say that it's actually 100% down. But then of course we are still paying for the necessary, like the rental, things like that. And the challenge is that we do not have any online portal then. And having said that, we actually started our online portal, alright, because we also have a lot of inquiries from our customers. They are actually calling us for, their skincare products because they wanted to buy from us, things like that. So the marketing team, my staff and the entire team, we actually came out with our online portal. We started selling our skincare products online, and we do delivery to our customers, even an online consultation. Yeah.
Right, so now that you've reopened, what are some of the safety measurements that are being implemented here?
Okay, for the customers, right, before they actually enter the premises, they're actually required to scan the QR code, take the temperature, as well as to sanitize their hands. Alright? And at this point of time, we actually do not serve drinks for hygiene purpose, yeah. And also, we do not allow their companions to join them. So it's only the person who come for facial or the body treatment are allowed to come to the outlet itself. Yeah. For cleanliness wise, right, we actually lay disposable bed sheets on all our beds, and we ensure that every time when the customers finishes their treatments, right, we will actually dispose them all away. And for our treatment wise, for facial we have a lot of products in use, right? So we will be pumping up the products in small sanitized bowl. This is to ensure that cleanliness is actually in place for the outlet itself. And of course, for our staff, they will be wearing a face shield with a mask, and they are actually supposed to take temperature 2 times a day. And of course, to wash their hands very frequently. Yeah.
Alright, so earlier on you mentioned that you finally went online. So how was the process like, and what do you actually do for your customers online?
Okay, for Fresno, we have a website, but unfortunately there wasn't any e-commerce platform. So what we did was a quick solution for all our customers. We actually do an online portal which enable them to actually order their skincare products online, and we get it delivered to them. Okay, because we are not sure when we can actually resume back our business, so we decided to go on live. So during the entire live sessions, right, we actually share a lot of information on skincare, like skincare tips, wellness tips, and also usage of products. And on top of that, we also do a one-to-one consultation with our customers. Should they have any questions on their skin, their health, or they have any queries on product usage, that's where we actually answer to their queries. Yeah.
So can you tell us your most popular service here at Fresno and what can customers expect?
Over here at Fresno, our most popular and in fact the most demanding services is actually called TLC. So it's actually named as Total Lymphatic Cleanse. Alright, so it's actually 100% hands work facial services with no machine involved. So the target is actually on our lymph nodes to dispel toxic drainage on facial lymph nodes. Yeah. And we have a popular body wellness treatment here called the Moxie Womb and Ovary. Okay, in fact, this is actually a very demanding and popular treatment among our customers at Fresno Beauty. Basically, it targets on women on their womb health, because a lot of women in Singapore are actually facing problems like, example, menstruation cramps, menopause, pain and discomfort. It also helps to boost fertility. In fact, if you were to take care of the womb area. In fact, this treatment has actually won several awards from the media, the local media. Most of our customers here, the female ladies, they actually have experienced this treatment, and they have also recommended a lot of their friends to come over. I trust that it's actually a very important treatment for all women to experience.
So can you share with us what is your biggest takeaway from all this since now you've tapped onto digital platform?
We realize that technology is actually the in thing right now, and we can't live without it. Alright, especially in Singapore. And in fact, after the pandemic, right, we have actually implemented more technology into our Fresno system. Like for example, we actually engage in a HR system, because in the past, right, our human resource team actually need to do manual calculations, all right? And then for the marketing part, right, we actually purchase device like, tablets, iPad, to actually present to our customers our services, and we even show them videos of how this treatment is being performed on their skin before they actually went on for the treatment. So the customers are actually fully aware of what is going to be done to them. I strongly encourage that basically business owners should actually get into digital, get into technology. And in fact, the government is very kind in this area and supportive towards us. So we are also leveraging on the government's grants to get things kickstart, and to get every one of our staff to be savvy in using this kind of technology.
Alright, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
And with that, we've concluded the very last episode on this series, and I want to thank you all for joining me on this journey. Hopefully this will give you a better insight on how even the simplest and smallest form of accessible technology could complement the progression of the human race. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay one step forward.